Hello all, my name is Revanur and I would like to welcome you all to hear about the math program at Quimby Middle School. This year, our math program coordinator is Revanur. The program was started a couple of years back and has grown to enroll about 50 students last year. We started offering the AMC competitions last year as well. The mission of the program is to strengthen the math concepts students learn from school and introduce them to various math competitions. This year, the Quimby math program will be offering mainly two contests. The MOEMS contest, which stands for Math Olympiads for Elementary and Middle Schools, and AMC 8, which stands for American Mathematics Contest for 8th grade and under. Students also will participate in a variety of other competitions like math counts, inter-school events, and high school math contests throughout the year. Enrollment in these other contests will be on a contest-by-contest basis. MOEMS is a series of monthly contests, one per month, starting in November of the school year. There will be 5 questions per contest. Tests are administered on school campus after school. The cumulative scores from the contests will be considered for awards at the end of the series. Quimby students will participate in the Division M level contests. AMC 8 is a timed multiple choice contest that challenges students' both speed and depth of understanding. This contest occurs once every year in November and covers material up to the 8th grade level. The AMC 8 tests must be completed in one sitting. In either of the contests, calculators are not allowed. So how do you participate in these contests? Well, you submit a student registration form along with a nominal fee of $25. This fee is used to cover the contest administration costs. The Quimby School Loop site has a note about registering to the competitive math program. Please follow these instructions. The math group also has a student registration form uploaded to its files section. All participants come together and use the Quimby Math Yahoo group. This is the only means for communicating student scores, contest schedules, sample questions, and contest questions after they have been administered. The group website address is tech.groups.yahoo.com/group/quimby-math. It is a must to join this group in order to receive program updates. This is a picture of the group site. On the top left-hand corner, the URL can be found, the Yahoo group URL. And on the right side, there are 2 buttons, and by clicking either of these join the group buttons, you will be able to join the group and receive notifications. Again, on the left-hand side, we have a menu, and the files and database sections are very important to know. In these, we store sample questions under the files section, and student scores are saved in the database section. So the files is here, and the database is right here. And that brings us to our next slide. Once your child has completed the registration process, you will receive an email that is much like this one. You'll notice that there are some phrases that are bolded in red. One of these is the Quimby Math 2011-2012, which will be your student's ID. Every student will receive a unique ID. When we post the scores in the Yahoo group, we will keep it anonymous and use the student ID instead. Also, you'll find that the group number is highlighted. If there are large numbers of registered participants, the students will be split up randomly into groups. Please save this email so that you can refer back to it for your student's ID and group number. Also, very important, this email will be sent to the email given during registration. Please provide us with an active email account during the registration process. expected, preparation for these math contests is necessary. It's also more individualized and effective when done at home. Group coaching availability is dependent on the number of volunteers that step forward to coach. Some parents have already stepped forward to coach this year. Updates will be provided to the group. Some parents might be wondering about the types of questions present on these contests, so I'll walk you all through some example questions and their solutions. This problem in particular is from a MOEMS Division M contest from 2009. This is contest number 4, so that means it'll be the 4th month into the contest, and it's question number 3. The problem writers estimated that the time it would take to solve this problem doing it the hardest way possible would be 4 minutes. So the problem reads, Jen travels from home on a straight road. After a rest, she returns along the same route. The graph shows her distance from home at any given time. What was her average speed for the entire 4-hour trip in miles per hour? And they've given us a little graph to refer to. So we know that average speed is the total distance divided by the total time elapsed. So the strategy we're going to use here is using that definition for average speed. So the solution reads, the graph shows that Jen traveled 10 miles from home before she rested and then traveled the 10 miles back. So the total time was 4 hours. So we know her average speed was the sum of the distance she traveled, 10 plus 10, 20, divided by the total time that she took to travel that distance, which we know is 4 hours. So 10 plus 10 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5 miles per hour. So that was her average speed. And now we have a follow-up question, and this says, write a solution that could be represented by each of these graphs. Many situations are possible. For example, the step graph A might represent the number of buses needed for a larger group of people. The parabola B might represent the height over time of a ball tossed upwards. So these are follow-up questions about interpreting a graph. And our next problem will be from an AMC 8 2007 contest. This will be problem number 10, so not too easy, not too hard. The question reads, for any positive integer n, define symbol n to be the sum of the positive factors of n. For example, symbol 6 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6. We add it all up and we get 12. So they're asking us to find double symbol 11. And this test is multiple choice, so they're giving us 5 answer choices. So before, we need to work this problem inside out. So first, we're going to calculate symbol 11. Symbol 11, we know that 11 is a prime number, so it only has 2 factors, 1 and itself. So symbol 11 is equal to 1 plus 11, and that is equal to 12. So now we do double symbol 11. Double symbol 11, as we know, is equal to single symbol 12. So symbol 12 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 12. And this time we add it all up and we get 28. And our answer choice is D, 28. So we have some resources available on the contest web pages. The MOEMS website is moems.org, and the AMC 8 website is amc.maa.org. So you'll be able to find more information, contest problems, and books that are good for referrals on those websites. And also, please, it's a must to join the Quimby Oak Math Yahoo group for more information. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact our coordinator, Sundari Revanur, at her email, srevanur, Revanur, @yahoo.com. Again, feel free to ask any questions, and thank you for joining us.